Hi, so today I'm going to talk about my little concoction that I put together. I'm not sure if anybody has done anything like similar, but I'm sure we've all heard of ACV rinses, which is apple cider vinegar rinse. Um, it's used to help um, cleanse your hair without, the use of like harsh chemicals and sulfates and all that good stuff. So basically, um, for the past couple of weeks, I've been doing these ACV rinses because I have been doing more research and doing more reading, and I'm trying to be a little bit more in tune to how my hair reacts to certain products and what really works well for my hair. Instead of really running out to this drugstore or running out to any store on a whim just buying any hair product. I've been having like a lot of like mixed reviews on a lot of products that I've been using, and one of them obviously is shampooing, because I really don't like to shampoo with sulfates, but I find that because certain products I use, I have to use it. And I figured, if I could use the ACV rings, it can help remove all that buildup without having to, use a lot of harsh chemicals. So, with that being said, I started doing the ACV rinses. But the side effect from using that is that it really stinks. So at one point, I would just take the bottle and just pour it in my head as I was, in the shower before I start, conditioning and stuff like that. But I've noticed that by doing that, it's too much acid, and it kind of made my hair a little dry afterwards prior to putting on the conditioner. So I figured, what a better way to try to like mix it with my conditioner instead of separately and put it in one bottle to see how it works. And ever since I've been doing that, I really like the results. It makes my hair feel really soft, and it's like as the vinegar rinses out, the conditioner is conditioning my hair at the same time, so it doesn't feel too dry. So anyway, so I'm gonna tell you about the products that I put in my ACV rinse, which I'm gonna call it my ACV cleansing, no, cream rinse. So okay, so first, of course, you're gonna need a bottle, an empty bottle. This is a VO5 bottle, and this is where I kind of mix my products. So, and I used a cheap conditioner that's kind of like not so thick, because being that you're doing a rinse, you want it to be water. Well, I prefer it to be a little bit lighter than as opposed to deep conditioning. So I just happen to just use this that I got at the Dollar Tree. The ingredients aren't so bad. That's why I kind of liked it because it has, of course, water. It has glycerin, panthenol, provitamin B5, aloe leaf juice, hydrolyzed soy protein, which is like at the last. And it has like citric acid. So it doesn't really have like a lot of stuff as opposed to a lot of like, cheapy conditioners that like have a laundry list of like all these like fake stuff. So this is not so bad. I mean, of course, if anybody wants to try this, you would just use you know, any conditioner that works for you. So basically, what I do is I take my apple cider vinegar and I pour just about a quarter of the size of the bottle. I didn't really do any exact measurements. I kind of just like played it by ear, but I didn't want to OD on the vinegar because I kind of didn't want it to be too strong. But you can still smell it, obviously. So I kind of put a quarter amount of the apple cider vinegar, and then I doped up on a lot of this conditioner. And just to show how watery it is, it just, it just comes out. So it's really, it really is pretty watery. So I poured basically from, you know, the bottom all the way, like, probably, I think I did it up to here. But as I said, you can use your discretion. So I basically pretty much dumped most majority of the products in here. And then I added a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, not too much. And the reason why I'm doing that, because being that this is a 99-cent conditioner, I still wanted some kind of oil to be involved as well to kind of help with extra conditioning. I don't know if you really need to or not, but I think the more the merrier. So I add a little bit of the extra virgin olive oil, and then I add about 4 drops of honey. I wanted to use castor oil, but I ordered it, so it's not gonna probably come until like next week. So by maybe in the next couple of weeks, or actually I think I can get like 3 more uses out of this. When I have to redo it again, I'll do castor oil instead. But instead, I used this, and I used very, very little. I did not use a lot of honey because, you know, it gets very sticky, and this is a rinse. So I used a couple of drops of that. And then by then, everything was pretty much like up to here. So I topped it off with 100% aloe vera. I don't know how the mixing is with aloe vera and apple cider vinegar, but this is pretty like watery to the point where it's like, this is like fractionally distilled liquid from aloe vera leaves. So it basically tastes like water. So I kind of bought this originally to do, you know, my aloe vera leave-in, which I'm doing another video on that because I kind of made my version of the Kimmy Tubes leave-in conditioner, which I have in my hair now with the twist. I just poured this on top because I didn't want to use tap water. So I figured I would use this, you know, I would have to use it some way. So that's what I did. And then out comes this, and it's pretty watery, as you can see. And you know, the consistency is, it's not too thick. It's almost, yeah, it's like a cleansing cream, but a little bit more watery. I mean, if anybody wants to add more conditioner, then, you know, that's fine. But I prefer using this kind of ACV rings rather than just water, unless my hair is like really like has too much buildup, then I'll do that. But this worked fine for me because I was worried about that. I was worried that it would be, you know, it wouldn't clean as much because of the moisturizers I put in there, but it did so well. Like, my hair, my scalp was clean, you know, my scalp isn't itching, and usually itches when it's damp. But this really works for me. I don't know if it will work for anybody, but you know, it's just an idea. If, you know, you're doing ACV rinses anyway, you can add some, you know, conditioner in it to give it a little bit more pizzazz, I guess. So just something I thought would work for me, and I thought I'd share it. So makes my hair shiny, makes my hair soft, and it preps my hair for styling. As far as like rinsing out your hair without using shampoo, you know, that you probably spend like $10 on. Like this, all of this is just household products, and it works for me, and I love it. And you know, I'm going to be continuing to use this as my shampoo unless something else comes up or whatever the case may be. So yeah, so that is my apple cider vinegar cream rinse.